So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Arthur's a stout soul, all right. Anyone else would be out cold after what she's been through.
If you don't mind, Sid, I'd like to stay here with Martha. Just until she finds someone to guard the rest, that is.
Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
Try not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
Oh,
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Is this about to be White-Winged Wonder? What's up with the plus sign? Is this about to be Ambrosia, dog? That would be so crazy. Ah, yeah.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
How much you want to bet? It's Ambrosia, dude.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
That's crazy. I was just looking at that archive thing and was looking at her picture and was like, I wonder if we're gonna run into her again. That's crazy.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Yeah, she lived through some shit, dog. Let me see that other eye.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Maybe that's not Ambrosia. It looks like she has both of her eyes.
Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Slay the enemy. You already know.
Too slow.
Fire and flame!
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, just hit me with every shot, bro. Damn it, bro. he's literally been hitting me every time. Damn. Oh, I'm fucking up. Oh my god. Bro, I get hit every time. What the fuck is going on with this thing? Fuck it. Fuck it, you know? Why not? Fucking bitch ass. That pissed me off. He was literally hitting me every single time.
You're safe now.
It is missing an eye, dog.
Whiteheart,
No
I
way.
presume.
It's her.
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Damn, she's old. I mean, shit, it's been, what, 18 years?
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
What? He's putting the saddle on. What? Oh, you just had a saddle with an eye patch for a chocobo, just kind of laying around. All right.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been.
Can't see that damn scar on my face,
That'll be
dog.
the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
I didn't even realize that was the same dude. I remember that.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
We can ride on Ambrosia now, dog. Ambrosia's tag. Chocobo unlocked. Ain't that some shit? Mount up. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the field to summon Ambrosia and X amount the chocobo. What? This is crazy. This is wild, bro. Like, I'm super giddy right now, obviously, because I'm getting able to, able to ride a choke. She's fucking huge, dude. Yo, she's huge. When you ride alone, ride Ambrosia for the first time. Oh, look. I'm giggling so hard because I played my way through a little bit of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and you get to ride chocobos around in the open world in there, and it's very similar. You call them to you, they come to you, you get on one, and then your whole party is on one. It's so funny. I haven't seen images of Clive on horseback, but I kept seeing non-stop images of the characters from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on horseback, on chocobo back, I'm sorry, before I even touched the game. So we got Gallop. Oh wow. Can I like lightly hold it? That's like a pretty... Oh yeah, you can kind of control that a little bit. Or do you hold it to... That's where she goes. Ah.
Straight home now.
What is that? Holy shit. What's up, boy? I ain't forgot about you,
Good boy.
Oh man. This is wild. I was not expecting that, man. I figured it was gonna happen, but damn, man, I was not expecting it to be like that soon. I just said something about Ambrosia being in the game. That's crazy. I feel like that should have been more. I feel like that deserved like a proper cutscene. You know, like a proper, like nice, you know, well done. You know what I mean? Rather than it just being like a little side quest.
But at least we won.
Where's Gav?
Ah, Gav's back. Yeah, let's see. If I go out here, can I see anything? No. We're kind of surrounded by fairly mountainous region.
Gav should be back by now.
I hear
There's
there's
a-
trouble in Rosaria.
There's a side quest somewhere out here, I think. Cock and ball. Caulk. I heard myself say that and was like, wait, what? Okay, there's a side quest down here with this guy. Let's see what's going on. When did this become available? I remember talking to this guy when we first got here. It must have been after,
Finish with that log.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber
So we're on
like
a
young
lake.
Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
So where do I need to go for this? Slay thorny thistles at Fourtail Falls. Where the hell is that? Three reeds. This is practically where we were just at, right? Oh, kind of. Okay. We'll do that later. So we're on a lake then. We're actually not on the ocean. That's interesting. So maybe we are somewhere still in that patch of area. It just doesn't really show the body of water we're in. I would assume this lake has to be pretty fucking huge, right?
You think it's alright to touch him?
Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they?
Oh no.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yeah, it's only been 5 years.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
So is that not the red one? Auto's counter is now open. New facilities. The following hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, the Hunt Board. Okay. All 3 are located near Otto in the Mess. Renown. Ah, this must be what that currency is. I saw that it mentioned Renown when we were fighting the or Ahriman, or whatever the fuck the one-eyed thing is. The what was it called? Notorious, whatever that little super challenging battle was. It did mention receiving renown when you fight these things. So that's what this little green currency, well, not really so much currency, but like point system is down there. Completing side quests available through Alliant reports or defeating notorious marks. There you go, notorious marks. Found on the hunt board will earn Clive renown. Inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money to or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Interesting. So we get shit for doing shit. Sounds about right.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Okay, so yeah, I wonder, like, is that where's this? Oh shit, you can't do any of these. Damn it, I hate when this happens, man. Now we can't do this side quest until whenever the hell that opens back up. That's annoying. So I didn't realize either. I mean, I heard them mention on Drake's head all the time. I did not know that that's what the Mother Crystal was called. I thought that was just like kind of like the location of the castle over here where the Mother Crystal was. But I guess it's what like all these Mother Crystals have names, I guess. Okay. And this was Drake's head. That's interesting too. There was one that you could see like when you were dancing around over here in Oriflamme. Wherever Moore was, that's Lost Wing. Dragon's Eyrie. Where was like Moore? Northreach. So, like around in this area, kind of getting close to this castle. I mean, you could obviously see the huge mother crystal over here, but if you looked what seemed to be like this way, maybe like right here, there's like this crystal that was shooting out from the side. Like, I know I'm not tripping. There was some scenery out there where it looked like there was a mother crystal or some type of crystal extending itself from the side of like this landmark over here, or not landmark, but this area of land. But I don't remember seeing like anything like that out here anywhere. So this must be Drake's Fang, where Dhalmekia is, Kupka is. So yeah, I think they're talking about this one here. Drake's Breath. The Mother Crystal where Phoenix and all that's, you know. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
You like eccentric types? Is that where the Alright, let's start here, huh?
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Listen to the patron's whisper.
Come to claim your just desserts?
The patron's whisper. Completing side quests or defeating notorious marks will earn Clive renown. Yes. Okay. Now will accept any donations available. Renown is not used upon accepting donations and will never diminish. Okay, so it's like a, okay, I see. It's like a status level. It's like a level that continues to increase and unlock stuff at certain levels. Okay. Talk of the Tea House. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items worth that you might continue your gallantry. Heartstruck Dowager. Great contents. Valley Matter steals. Oh, okay. This is a little care package. And ability points. Okay, let's fucking go. 400. Fuck yeah. Thank you. Absolutely. Respect. Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The Blood Axis. One meteorite. Excuse me? I'm sorry, what? Is this one just so beefy because it's the first one? I mean, come on, the difference here. I mean, bro, that's 30 more renown points, and this is all I'm getting. That seems a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
And you don't have anything for me, huh?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
Alright, Mr. Moogle. Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
Matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all Moogles. No fiend of the forest ghoul. Okay, yep. What's the point? So I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here and then keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board. So if there's anything you need to know, Kupo. On board, ask about Nectar's adventures. Alright, what's this hunt board looking like? The hunt board. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted to the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and and slay the notorious marks. That was funny, little addition there. Alright, so how do you pronounce these monsters' name? This is what they're calling in Final Fantasy X too, but I don't think I ever pronounced it right. Ahriman, maybe. So we got him. Angel of Death. Interesting. Clairview Sembrek. Belphegor. Dragon. A wyvern, actually. That's a wyvern. So this is C rank, this is B rank. What's up with this one? This doesn't have a picture. A trader coming by way of Cair Norvent met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey, through their paths, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Interesting. Belphegor. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size marking its nest atop the hill adjacent to Eastpool. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march toward the northern border, that we might cut the fiend down before it makes trenchers of the nearby villages. Okay. Well, we can't do these right now, but I'm heavily looking forward to seeing what these are about later. There's 2 X's here though. Or this is just for animation. I don't think these are... Okay.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
And apparently this is Sid's daughter. Found this out by watching a YouTuber, you know, who was playing this game up to the point where I've played, and he mentioned that he believes that this is Sid's daughter, the one that was mentioned on the side quest where you had to retrieve the letter that guy lost from the dog. I didn't catch that from the first time I talked to her, and I don't know how you kind of would have unless the name was mentioned.
One would
may
think.
have been. Brawn shit here. What's this?
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough.
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it too. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the Cursebreakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
I can't remember. I vaguely remember Martel. I think there was like a person at the old hideaway, maybe even a side quest that we did with her.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Thank you.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards. The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
That's really sweet quest, man. I appreciate that. I just what I don't like is that I can't remember who Martel is. That's kind of on me though because of how much time has passed between, when I played that portion of the game, So I'll probably have to look back to try to remember who, Martel was. Because I'm pretty sure we probably did cross paths with her in the early days at the Hideaway.